Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all those in between, it's the moment you've been waiting for. It's your mother. In your ears right now, whitebadaudio.com. It's Carl Casey at Whitebad Audio, at Whitebad Audio on YouTube. Thanks for the free jams. Good morning, world. Good morning, Internet. Hello, gamers. How is everyone doing? How was your weekend? I haven't done a news show since Wednesday. I had plenty of stuff to talk about Friday. I just couldn't get to it. And we're getting right into the news today. Not much stuff happened over the weekend. All the news on the feeds were, everybody was talking about San Diego Comic-Con, Robert Downey Jr. being picked as Dr. Doom, and that's about it. That's the most important shit that happened over the weekend that everybody's talking about. But it's not really gaming related. Let's get right into the news, man. Let me bring my content warning. Warning, Flux Reversal's live stream is for entertainment purposes only. That's right. This stream contains a lot of vulgarities and offensive content. Don't bust my balls about it. If you don't like hearing that shit, just go watch something else. Here at Flux Reversal's video game news chat and react, where we talk about video game news and video game industry news. I try to stick as much to PC gaming as I can. It's hard to do sometimes. And we'll talk about stuff that has occurred in the video gaming industry since the last time I went over my show. And the whole intent of my show is to get news to you as often as possible in as a condensed format as possible, because it's news that goes unnoticed a lot of time. It's stuff that you as a video gamer and a consumer, I feel you need to know about these things, because I wish I knew about them. And there's no one-stop shop on the internet for this stuff. So I created my own little news feed in my Discord channel by using a Discord bot, and I get notifications only from reputable places that I follow, and I don't have to browse through needless social media shit or browser searches, okay? There are news outlets out there that cover a variety of things, but no one does specifically PC video gaming, all right? And there is video game news out there, but it's not even as specific as I like to get. I go into a lot of industry stuff, and if you want to see what I do, let's get right into it. I think Carl Casey is down, not too loud in our ears, hopefully. Let's get right into some news, some casual news. SpaceX reveals plan to bring down ISS using a powered-up Dragon spacecraft. Okay, this is timely for what's going on with the Boeing Starliner, how it's been fucking stranded in space for weeks. It's a SpaceX saying, hey, y'all need a nudge. You guys need a nudge. SpaceX and NASA plan to deorbit the International Space Station using a powerful version of the company's Dragon spacecraft, which will push the orbital outpost into a precision atmospheric reentry over an unpopulated ocean region. Kind of cool. I love following SpaceX and their Dragon rockets, and there's some dope ass technology being used, guys. That is a good use of algorithm right there. That is the best use of algorithm that I've ever fucking seen. AI. We're talking about AI. That's the best use. They have an AI that lands that bitch. Rocket takes off and it lands just like a big fucking erect cock, straight up piercing the sky. Man convicted of obstructing Nintendo Japan live events after sending 39 death and bomb threats. Did you guys hear about this? A man was sentenced to 1 year in prison with a 4-year suspended sentence for sending 39 death and bomb threats to Nintendo Japan. Wow, some people really get bent out of shape. Ooh, man, this hits close to home for me. Gamers are flocking to return Intel CPUs, and some are permanently damaged. So, guys, all this news is coming from last week. This stuff basically came down Thursday and Friday news we're looking at here. Nothing from over the weekend. Gamers are flocking, so they're still talking about this stuff today, too. Yeah, the 13th generation, a lot of them are getting returned, a lot of the 14th, but the return rate is higher than it's ever been before. And this just goes that, modern when things like this happen, it just means you not have knowledgeable people working for you anymore. A lot of people go seek these prestigious companies just because it's prestigious, not because they actually fucking know what they're doing. And on paper, it may look like they know what they're doing because they know how to pass a test. They know how to pass a test, but that's about it. Moving right along to some other stuff. Did you guys hear about this? Valve gives Steam demos some love. Lets players post user reviews. Yeah, that's new. Steam demo overhaul includes standalone store pages, user reviews, and wish list notifications. So yeah, this is a big deal. Someone on Reddit was trying to say, well, I don't think that's a good idea. Well, anybody that goes to a review of a demo and expects a fucking shitload out of it. I mean, it's a review of a demo. It's like reviewing an early access game. It's exactly what it is. You're reviewing an early access game, and some people are overly harsh. Gamers are fucking pieces of shit at their core, man, and they can be overly harsh. I know, I speak from experience. The Steam review pages aren't even reliable because you have marketing companies with whole departments whose job is to post positive reviews of your game. Hello, Snell Games. Hello, Arc. Hello, New World. Obvious paid fucking promotional. It's just so Steam reviews aren't the most reliable things. So I don't think this is going to change anything. People are going to still do what they do with other reviews, and people are probably going to demolish games that are still in early access. What a piece of shit game! See, that's the problem. They're going to fucking, this is a goddamn trash fire. That's going to happen, and that's why you can't really take the Steam reviews too seriously anymore. You wanted all that on your face. So it's good that we should be able to review demos because it lets people know how far along in the progress this game is that they're checking out. If it's really playable. But I think, like most consumers I do, I take some of these reviews with a grain of salt. I do my best to give the best review I can on games, the most honest game. I try not to be brutal unless the games are misleading and their marketing is misleading. Definitely. If they're pay-to-win games and not painted as pay-to-win, I'll fucking fuck you up. Respawn U-turns on Battle Pass. That's right. Changes following player backlash. You've spoken and we listed, says Respawn. Apex Legend developer Respawn has admitted it could have handled his Battle Pass, but nobody likes Battle Pass. Fuck. Nobody likes Battle Pass. No one. 1% of consumers don't care and will throw money at it, and that's it. That's probably an exaggerated percentage, but it's probably a little bit bigger than that, of course. That's why they do it, because they're making money off a smaller percentage of gamers who have extra money to spend. But nobody likes fucking Battle Pass. No one ever has. Fucking Respawn. Hello, we're out of touch with our... They're not out of touch. They know they're just fucking greedy. Blizzard is looking to bring back 6v6 to over what? What? Who is this? Is this a reliable news outlet? Who is this? IGN. What do you do? What? Blizzard looking to bring back 6v6 to Overwatch. Wow. How about stop fucking listening to the vocal minority? So they changed it to 5v5 because the game was dying and queues were taking a long time. It was taking a long time to find 12v12. I mean, 12 players to do a 6v6. Also, the abuse of tanks. There were some, they were trying to get rid of goating, made by the Team Goat, the term who kicked everybody's ass by just taking 3 tanks and 3 healers because there was no rule against it. And that's basically why Overwatch fixed it. And I think it was better back then. I mean, if people are going to goat, then you nerf. You do something else to the game, but you don't change the game and penalize the players for being original and using ingenuity to come up with different strategies and stuff. It's a team-based PvP game where strategy and teamwork and skill and game knowledge all plays a part in your victory. And when developers do things, I know things need to be done to get rid of exploitative behavior, but come up with a good strategy that everybody mimicked. Everybody was goating. Everybody did goat after that. 3-3. Everybody was just 3-3. Nobody was fucking taking DPS for a while. I mean, some DPS that had some heals or self heals, yeah, but yeah. That means you don't know what to do with your game when you got to go change the game because, so I've always been very harsh against the Overwatch. And what was that one developer that was always doing his developer updates? Jeff, what's his name? Dude, I just wanted to, every time, hi, I'm Jeff with everything. I just wanted to punch my fucking screen every time I saw that dude's face. Elden Ring, okay. I don't ever talk about Elden Ring unless I'm bashing it. Here I am bashing it. And I never do articles like this because these are paid marketing articles paid by the developer to bring your attention to something stupid. But the article reads, Elden Ring streamer defeats Shadow of the Eldtree final boss on PS5 and PC simultaneously using a DualSense and a dance pad. All right. That's right. This just proves my point of games that are controller games of how fucking janky and bullshit they are. You don't doesn't even require fucking skill. This dude's just fucking on a dance pad, fucking smashing it to fuck. You know what I'm saying? Just smashing goddamn buttons. No skill. Takes no skill for this game. Just smash buttons and you'll win. That's the only reason why I'm showing you. Fucking don't be a tool. Ooh, I like this article. Another Call of Duty cheat maker says it got a legal notice from Activision. Shuts down immediately. We are in no position to litigate with fucking Microsoft. We are in no position to litigate with Microsoft. The world. Yeah. But I'm glad Microsoft is doing this. The cheat maker is based in the United States or in a region where Microsoft has legal jurisdiction. There are many cheat makers who are specifically not located within the United States legal jurisdiction because they can just make cheats all day long. Hello, Belgium. I'm not saying anything else on that. And on another note regarding Call of Duty, Call of Duty Warzone cheaters are using Xbox Game Pass to their advantage. How are they doing this? Yeah, let's go play some more Call of Duty. Let's go play some fucking cheaters. Most fucking cheated game in the goddamn world. Yeah, you got to be stupid to play Call of Duty. I'm serious. If you play Call of Duty and you're into it and you take offense to what I'm saying, maybe you need to look in the mirror. Sorry. Cheating in Call of Duty Warzone is on the rise due to the recent release of Modern Warfare 3 on Xbox Game Pass. Yeah, they're using controllers. The most modifiable and easy to cheat device in fucking gaming history, period. Players are frustrated with the influx of cheaters using aim hacks and wall hacks. It's for unfair advantages. Yeah. If you want to see a good controller shot, you go. Yeah, I'm not gonna say his name. Despite efforts to combat cheating, the ongoing cycle of adaptation by cheaters possess challenge for developers. Yeah. The most fucking cheated game. So don't fucking play controller games, man. Controllers are so easy to aimbot. They're so easy to exploit. don't play controller games. Period. You'll if you are a competitive gamer and you're looking for a competitive experience, keyboard mouse only. Don't play games that are cross-platform. No controllers. You will have a more enjoyable competitive experience for sure. That's it for news, a little bit of gaming news here at the 18-minute mark. Moving along really fast. We got a lot of industry stuff to talk about. Lots of industry stuff. Let's start with the ugly. We talked a little bit about this Wednesday. It's been a hot topic here off and on. And we're talking about the rights of artists and creators and actors and writers against AI. And SAG-AFTRA always just got off one strike or willing to go strike about something else. They're ready. SAG-AFTRA calls for they are a union, all right? They're a union of artists, okay? Calls for a video game strike effective from tomorrow. This article posted July 25th, and the strike did start, I believe, on Friday. We're talking more about it here in a second. The Screen Actors Guild, American Federation of Television and Radio Artists, has called a strike effective 12 a.m. tomorrow, midnight, July 26th. So this is last week's news going out Thursday and Friday. So this is, of course, July 25th, Thursday. Why? Same reason. The strikes come after the SAG-AFTRA National Board unanimously agreed earlier this week to permit its chief negotiator to call an immediate strike at will in a bid to protect voice actors fighting for job security as more and more studios explore generative. So basically, they're like, the dude who's the lead negotiator, they're like, yeah, you can do this. Be discretionary. We've been patient. We're fucking ready. We've shown our force. We've shown our might. We've shown that we can turn the tables. Let's, get our fucking money from these greedy, capitalistic fucking cunts who are trying to profit off us. Show them that we're more than goddamn cash nodes. Woo! Come on, Flux. Calm down. Calm down, Flux. National Executive Director and Chief Negotiator Duncan Crabtree Ireland. Woo! Get it, Duncan! However, SAG-AFTRA claims that although agreements have been reached on many issues important to its members, the employees refuse to plainly affirm in clear and enforceable language that they will protect all performers covered by this contract in their AI. It means they're using jargon and rhetoric to beat around the bush. They keep on submitting stuff to attorneys, and their lawyers come like, well, what about this? This is giving you what you want, but down here, you're like still trying to stick a dick in my ass. The video game industry generates billions of dollars. That's right, motherfucker. Frankly, it's stunning that these video game studios haven't learned anything from the lessons of last year that our members can and will stand up. That's right. Everybody's talking about it. Across Activision, EA, and more video game actors are striking. U.S. video game performers announced strike. This is from a little caveat of it. GTA 6 in development apparently has a contract with SAG-AFTRA regarding in-development games. And the Grand Theft Auto has already caught a lot of heat for reusing voice actors' material because they weren't protected under their contracts that they worked under at that time when they went to work on the project. So since then, Grand Theft Auto has nonstop reused real people's voices being generated by AI because they don't have to have their permission. It's part of the contract that they had from like pre-development and other games. And there was a big stink about it earlier this year, and hey, it's a contract. People didn't realize going into these contracts that they would be exploited by algorithms, which gaming companies have been doing for many, many years. It just wasn't called AI. People weren't aware of what these tools were. Now there's a big deal about AI in the media, and so, slowly shifting people's opinions and bringing attention to something that was already being used in the industry. Moving on, World of Warcraft's entire team has officially unionized. Finally, when these motherfuckers worked under Bobby Kotick, look at this fucking cunt right here, dog. Look at this cunt. This is the guy that used to own Blizzard. Look at this bitch. Look at this piece of shit motherfucker. This motherfucker was responsible for endorsing an inhabited frat boy type of locker room mentality that was highly misogynistic within Blizzard. Many times over the years, look at this fat fuck now. Many times over the years, there's nothing wrong being overweight, guys. I'm sorry. I'm insulting the man. Don't take it personally that I'm insulting this individual. I'm just throwing stuff out there. He repeatedly thwarted unionization attempts, canned people that spoke out, has a long history of running through upper CEOs and the upper echelon of his corporation because they weren't getting justice. Highly misogynistic atmosphere. Imagine the way I talk. Imagine going to work for this guy and hearing that every day. Woo, girl, you look good in them G's. What's up? Bring it to daddy. Imagine hearing that type of stuff every day. You know what I'm saying? And this motherfucker is responsible. So, as soon as the whole lawsuit against this bitch finally came down, you know what he did? He sold Blizzard to Microsoft, and everybody forgot about the piece of shit that this bitch was or is, and because the whole sale of Blizzard to Microsoft became headlines everywhere. And he only sold because he was about to go to court and lose his ass. This motherfucker is a piece of shit and doesn't deserve anything. He so many times thwarted, he reportedly has been recorded and sided with anti-unionization tactics and union-busting strategies upon the attempts of his employees, many of whom only made like $15 an hour. You had people working for one of the most powerful gaming companies in the world making $15 an hour? Really? Well, I just thought if I get my foot in the door as a developer, what? Are you serious? Yes. Go read the old news about this fucking bitch and the piece of shit company he was running. I just wanted to work for Blizzard. It looks good on my resume. Yeah, come on. So congratulations. We see studios and departments all across Microsoft over the past year unionizing. And yeah, you have to, Microsoft. You have to. You have to. You're too big not to now. Yeah. Everybody's talking about it. Come on. Everybody's talking about it. So that's good news. That's really good news. We're at the 26-minute mark. Humble Games devs told company is shutting down. So we talked about Humble Games last week, and they said they were just restructuring and going into hibernation, and that's not true apparently because employees are saying, no, there ain't nobody left. They got rid of everybody. They laid off everybody. So they straight up lie. They're issuing public lies. German market increase 6% to 10 billion euros in 2023. Wow. Mobile games revenue is also up 4%. Wow. We've been hearing more and more. Every country releasing their numbers here. It's a Newzoo number. The German games market grew by 6% to 10 billion in 2023, with revenue from mobile games being a small fraction of that. It's not from Newzoo. It's from the German Games Industry Association. 98% of mobile games revenue was made up of in-app purchases. Imagine that. NCSoft president, the games industry's evolution towards acceptance and diversity is ongoing. This was a good read. I can't read the whole thing to you. Play is an integral part of human evolution and learning, she says, mentioning that this is a topic. So this is from Game Industry Biz. This is a quote from this young woman, Song Yi-yoon. She's the NCSoft president. Go a handful of her quotes. Play is an integral part of human evolution and learning, she says, mentioning that this is a topic she covers in her book. Gaming, being the most refined form of play in our time, has much to offer. Instead of focusing on what gaming is not, it's more effective to showcase its true essence. The industry's effort to create a more diverse range of games beyond merely violent and intense ones will help showcase the broad spectrum of gaming as an expression of creativity. Yes, that's right. While FPS shooters may have busted down the doors for video games and its popularity, there's all kinds of games. I love atmospheric games. I love a chill atmospheric game, dog. It's got to be artistic. It's got to have good atmospheric music. And not hard. It can't be difficult. They're often dismissed and not considered a legitimate form of art. Yes, video games is art. I remember talking to somebody years ago. They're like, that's not art. If you're making YouTube videos and content creation, that's art. You are an artist. Developers are artists. That's right. This is similar to the current perception of gaming. There is a significant understanding gap between those who grew up playing games and those who did not. Games often become the subject of sensational media coverage that highlights extreme cases involving addiction or violent behavior. Since it took decades for movies to be accepted as a form of art, and it is, everybody knows movies is art, it's likely that games will also need more time to be recognized. I already think it's a form of art. Thought it was a good read. Moving right along from GameIndustry.biz, my favorite news outlet. Former Activision staff concerned about generative AI tools used in development, including Midjourney. Midjourney is a generative AI tool. Publisher reportedly trained 2D artists with AI post layoffs. Assured employees generative AI would not replace them. And we see Call of Duty using a generative AI skin, making a big deal about it. They're proud. They're proud of their skin. Activision Blizzard has that they made a lot of money off that nobody made. Push a fucking button on a goddamn piece of software and made a killing off a skin they sold. Come on, Sophie, let's get it. Activision Blizzard has reportedly approved the use of generative AI tools, including Midjourney and Stable Diffusion, for producing conceptual art, they say. The investigation also found that Riot is developing its own in-house generative AI system. Wow. We know AI is a complex issue and will be trained. Yeah, whatever. Zola appoints new chief financial officer Kathleen Nielsen. Who is Zola? Zola is headquartered in Los Angeles, California. And they facilitate programs and partnerships to provide support for marketing, game development, and monetization strategies. They're just a fucking cash pool for investors to invest in stuff in the gaming industry. That's all. All it does is burn out and demoralize the developers. Obsidian's Josh Sawyer on what's infuriating about unrealistic dates for games that simply aren't ready. Yeah, I'm not even going to read the article. The title says it all. We all have seen games that have been released as pieces of fucking shit. Simply because some greedy goddamn CEO put a fucking deadline on it, you know? Electronic Arts is the worst company in the world about doing this. Oh, there's the date. Let's release it. Like, Battlefield 2042. Perfect example. Piece of fucking shit. Electronic Arts hasn't released a working game in like 15 years, man. It's sad. On this release date, yeah. Sega acquires another company for about $141 million. Sega has announced its intention to acquire StakeLogic, the Dutch online gambling platform. What? Sega's buying a gambling company. Well, it's gaming after all. Discuss the skills crisis at the gamesindustry.biz HR Summit. Well, here's what my discussion is about the skills crisis. Game development tools have really dumbed down the game development process and made it easy for people who are not really that intelligent to make stuff. And therefore, you rely upon these tools and you really can't code for yourself. Fucking take it back to C. Go learn some C+, homie. That's all I got to say about it. Electric Square's lively studio faces small number of layoffs. Yep, this is news coming from this morning. Right before I saw my show, I saw this come in the pipe and had to go read about it. I don't know who the company is. Apparently, they're a mobile developer, I think. The decision was not taken lightly and was made, that's what they all say, Reddit. Both companies are owned and serviced by Services Empire Keyword Studios and offer a range of development services. Oh, well, can you be more vague? And that's basically it for news and like some game news and industry stuff here at the 34-minute mark. I really don't have many games to show you because there really isn't many. Summer's almost over and all the major releases have already happened and not many stuff's being announced right now. I think this is a good time. If you're a developer, at the end of summer is when you want to drop your game because then the others are dropping. But Dungeons and Kingdoms. Let me see if I can get you some audio in your ear. Looks pretty good. Looks really good. Looks really good. Looks really good. So it describes itself as a medieval fantasy kingdom builder, management, sim, and dungeon delver. RPG hybrid. Interesting. Gather resources, hunt wild animals, and build infrastructure, then dive into the dungeons to face the monsters within. Interesting. Add it to my wish list. Oh, I gotta sign in. Yeah, I think I might have already added it to my wish list. Dungeons and Kingdoms. So it looked good enough to attract my attention to show it to you. It looked really polished. So basically, it's like a civilization city builder sim, and then you go into control a character when you go dungeon diving. So you get a little bit of both the best worlds. And so it's an interesting take. What else we got? One other game to show you. Stalker 2. We talked about Stalker 2, I think, already.
Бачите, друже. Валимо звідси. Ви тільки погляньте на це. Край, чарівний край черемоша і прута. Ти моя любов, ти рідна матінко моя. Жива.
Координати закинув. Поквапся.
Looks really good. Discover the vast Chernobyl exclusion zone full of dangerous enemies, blah, 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 blah. So it's a single-player FPS, as you see. $60. Oh, $80. $109. Oh, no, thank you, but it looks dope as fuck. Catch that bitch on sale. Catch that bitch on sale. Shit. Well, that's it. That's it for the news today. Hopefully the next news show will be Wednesday. Not Wednesday, Friday. Let's see, I feel like I'm missing something. But no, that's it. FluxReversal.com for all my links and socials. Ask Your Mom, seriously. If you'd like to show your support, you can like me, love me, follow me, whatever. If you want to come talk to me, you can do so in your Discord. Loves and likes and follows, you know, the usuals, Twitch, YouTube, Kick, Zitter. If you want to just give me some money, you can do so. If you want something to show for your money, you can do so here also. Some blang. Get you some blang. And that's it, folks. Until next time, game on. Have a good week.